Why do two troops with the same movement speed act differently under a rage spell? This mystery and more answered in today's episode, 6 things you really didn't know about Clash of Clans. What is going on, and welcome fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host Galadon. Today is going to be an exciting and crazy information-packed episode, beginning with the reveal of the new Archer Queen skin. Now this of course is not one of the big 6 things that you didn't know about Clash of Clans, but I've got a ton of stuff to get to that I guarantee some of it you have never heard of. Now I want to tell you about World War Dough. If you download this game using the link, it helps out the channel. It is a very fun, very hilarious real-time strategy that honestly, no game has made me laugh this hard, this fast. The action is non-stop, the sound effects are hilarious, and the animations, well, let's just say, I'm gonna leave some of them to surprise you, because yeah, okay. It's not tower defense, it's like commander defense. You've got a mobile commander that you've got to move around, you've got a rage and a heal tower, but it's all about the commander, and let's just say he is definitely one who enjoys attention, all sorts of different emotes. Incoming! Yeah, the sense of humor of this game is different, funnier than anything I've seen, and I'm gonna be playing it every single day. I've got the Gala-gang, get in here, battle, and feed your pig. That's right, you're feeding your pig. Join the Gala-gang. There's room right now, but not for long. The link is in the description. Get in and let's World War Dough together. All right, so let's check out the brand new Primal Archer Queen skin. New and different, but not that exciting. Let's just be honest. The really cool stuff coming up right now as we reveal some information that you never knew about Clash of Clans. So first things first, let's talk about this weird movement speed differential, and I'm going to pose this to you as a Clash of Clans riddle. We will get to this a little bit later on in today's episode, but just for example, let's take 2 troops that have the same movement speed, which is 12. So you've got a giant right here. His movement speed is 12. Then you've got an electro dragon. The movement speed also 12. Now I'll tell you right away, it has nothing to do with them being air or ground units. Then check out rage. Now the damage increase is a percentage, but the speed increase is a flat number. It's linear. It does not change based upon the size or the speed of the unit. So, as we drop these rage spells down, technically, 2 units with the same movement speed should move the same under rage, but we give the giant a head start and watch the electro dragon move more quickly than the giant. So supposedly both of these units would move at a speed of 12 plus 30 or a speed of 42, yet for some reason the electro dragon just zooms right past the giant, moving much more quickly. Now we can compare this once again if we take a look at, this time, how about a barbarian king and a wizard? Notice that both units have the same movement speed, and that is 16. This time they are both ground units, yet when we run this exact same experiment and we drop a string of rage spells down in front of their path, watch closely and make your prediction. Barbarian king or wizard, who will be faster? Let's go ahead and let's give the barbarian king the head start this time. We'll drop the wizard behind, same movement speed, but check it out. The wizard blasts past the barbarian king and gets there much more quickly. I can also tell you, this does not have anything to do with air versus ground, and it also does not have anything to do with the physical size or troop space of the unit. Think about this one, and we will get back to you at the end of this episode and see if you got it right. This is one of the 6 things that you did not know about Clash of Clans. And I promise you, they are going to get crazier as we go on. Now, I wanted to thank you guys, first of all. The whole reason that I'm able to make videos like this, that I'm able to bring you Clash of Clans videos every single day, is those of you that are using creator code Galadon. Okay, it keeps the lights on around here. It also funds thousands of dollars in charity giving and giveaways back to the community. If you were one of the lucky hundreds of players that received gift cards this month, then congratulations. There are hundreds more winners coming next month, so thank you guys for doing that. Now let's get into this. Okay, so there's many of these episodes that have been made. but I was waiting to make one until I had the really good info, not the usual stuff like, oh, Clash of Clans wasn't Supercell's first game, it was Gunshine, and Heyday was successful long before Clash of Clans. Supercell is a Finnish company now owned in majority by Tencent. It's valued over $10 billion. Supercell is itself, rather. Very small team, about 15 people, work on Clash of Clans, and troops used to take 45 minutes to train. Okay, all of those things you've heard before. Let's get into these 6. We'll start out with the least sensational and work our way up from there, okay? Many of you may know that number 1, Clash of Clans didn't used to clash, right? It wasn't until April 9th, 2014 that clan wars were even introduced to Clash of Clans. So it makes it kind of funny that the game was called Clash of Clans long before clans clashed. But there you go. That is number 1. Trust me, they get way better. You ready for this? Number 2, for those of you, or maybe your friends or former friends, that say Clash of Clans is dying, it's a dead game, it's old, it's done. Did you know that the number 1 highest revenue month in the history of Clash of Clans, this is a game that was released in August of 2012, the number 1 revenue month was December 2019. That's right, just a couple of months ago, it set the record for the most revenue that it's ever had in nearly 8 years. That is crazy, you guys. Clash of Clans is absolutely thriving. Okay, so maybe you knew that as well. Here we go. These next 4, get ready to be amazed. Okay, this is one that has never really made it far outside of the Clash of Clans dev team itself, and that is the fact that the YETI, under original development, was supposed to be a troll. It was going to be not the Yeti, it was going to be the troll, believe it or not. And at some point it was changed. The title became the Yeti instead of the troll. Perhaps they just decided there were enough trolls in the game as it is. All right, let's move on to number 4. This also has to do with the Yeti, and a very interesting fact. Originally, also in early development, the Yeti was not going to be assigned a gender. It was always the intention of the Clash of Clans team to let this troop be released and not be either male or female. Then, during the translations of the text that is there for the troop itself, there was accidentally a male pronoun added, and the Yeti became male. It was never supposed to have a gender assigned, and they just went with it, and now the Yeti is male. Okay, now let's go ahead and solve the earlier troop speed mystery. You saw troops that had the exact same movement speed, moving at different rates under a rage spell that should be affecting every troop exactly the same. Did you guess? Did you figure it out? Or did you know? It actually turns out there is a secret hidden penalty for any unit that has a specific target or a hero. So, balloons, giants, etc., any unit that is going to target a defense rather than the closest building suffers a slight movement penalty under rage, just as all of the heroes do. So any troop that doesn't have a specific target and is not a hero is going to move faster under rage and not suffer from that slowdown penalty. I had no idea about that, and I have a feeling you didn't either. But interesting, but not the most obscure. We saved that one for last. And this one, probably only known by a handful of people in the entire world, is the Golden Builder Hammer. That's right. Do you see this? This is a Golden Builder Hammer. I saw this and took a picture of it and held it at Supercell's headquarters in Helsinki, Finland, about, I want to say, a year and a half to 2 years ago when I was there. The reason this exists, this was a gift that was sent to players who had logged into Clash of Clans every day consecutively for 5 years. Now, obviously, when the game was 5 years old, there were probably just a handful, and from what I understand, the number was fewer than 10, that had ever received this award. Now, of course, at this point, they don't offer this reward anymore, but there was like that first year or so, between years 5 and 6, where this was going out to players, because obviously Supercell has the ability to tell if you've logged in every single day. They handed out the Golden Builder Hammer to players that had logged in every day. And let me tell you, this is not a small item. It is probably, 2.5 feet long. It weighed probably, I want to guess, 15 to 25 pounds. It was heavy. It was amazing. And oh man, I wish I had one of my own. I wish they still handed it out, but unfortunately they no longer do. But those, my friends, are 6 facts about Clash of Clans that you probably didn't know. Let me know down in the comments how many of those you did not know, because I guarantee you nobody knew all of them. You may have known some of them, and you probably knew the others that have been released in earlier videos, but this was my attempt to bring you 6 new and interesting facts you didn't know about Clash of Clans. Thank you guys, as always, for watching all the way to the end of the episode. Please do let me know with a like if you enjoyed the episode. I will try to bring you more. In the meantime, get out there, Gala fam. Have a fantastic best of the rest of your day. Be kind to people, animals, and the planet. And I'll see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. Galadon! I knew them all. I knew every single one. No, you didn't, Peter.
Yes, I did.